Off the RPO. This is Dobbs. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of
First
16
time they've
yards.
worked his way tonight.
That's good for
Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the handoff, Henderson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
At the 40-yard line.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Again, it's Henderson, and he'll work forward 4 yards. That's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's a gain of
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Now, May. Little pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
In motion goes Dobbs. On second down, it's May. Open man, Douglas. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
That's another
first time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
At the 15-yard line.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. It is second and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll go underneath to Henderson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Throwing on third down is May. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. Here's Allen now on first and 10. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 62 yards.
Good for a Bills.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the second time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
On first down, Allen. Throw here down the field. Will
Intended
fall.
for Keenan
Incomplete.
Allen. Incomplete.
He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Alert! Half. What's that?
From the gun, here is Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard.
The Patriots. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here goes front. Hey, what's up?
May gonna look to throw. Sure pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he marked down up around the 18-yard line.
10 yards.
New England gonna take their 2nd timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go
1st and 10
in the
at
2nd quarter.
18-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. To the left side, he's got Henry. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Crazy! Here goes front. Hey, what's up?
May to throw again. This one up top for Dobbs. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
Middle. What's that?
Allen with a throw on 1st and 10. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
What's that?
Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. quickly to the outside and complete. The Bills will use the first of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 8
as the clock will stop at 21 seconds to go until halftime.
9-yard line.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That is outside of the end zone. Keon Coleman. Touchdown to Buffalo. Touchdown number 1 for him on the year. The extra point by Madden is good. And the Bills extend their advantage to 14-3.
Patriots 3. Tyler Bass to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll pick it to the 21. It's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop.
21-yard line.
Now a timeout signal for it, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
As he throws and is incomplete, just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports.
Alert!
They'll throw on first down with Allen. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's second and inches at the 45-yard line.
Second and inches.
Middle. Look out!
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. And they'll pick up the first down. A gain of about 4.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he is out of bounds. His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First and 10.
Really nice job
line.
there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
5 wide. 56.
Again, it's Allen to the air. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. To throw again, it's Allen. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
And 19 at the Patriots' 31-yard line.
Alert!
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
22 yards.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he'll give it up on the pick. And he'll take this one in. James Cook. Touchdown, Bill. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing. That's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. On play action, here's May. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. In motion goes Dobbs. Throwing on second down. May. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Incomplete. Cole Bishop on the coverage.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Here's May. He's done it, and it's done. They get 18 on the pitching count. 1st down, New England.
And the Patriots.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Kyle Duggar there to make the play.
37-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Crazy! Crazy!
On 2nd down, it's May. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
A gain of 24 yards.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. In motion goes Dobbs. That one taken in. Payshawn Booty. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. They'll go play action with May. That is successful. And they get the 2-point conversion.
21. Patriots 11.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a
pick up of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Buffalo.
1st down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
It's a gain of 38
big
yards.
Play there for the Bills.
That's another Bills.
38 yards.
1st down.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. From the gun, it's Allen. And he's in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown Buffalo.
Like we was saying, that it's the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and it's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
In motion goes Dobbs. To throw on 1st down is May. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
In motion goes Dobbs. On 1st and 10, here's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd
from the 41. Here's 2nd and 3.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. I hear you, sir. Hey, what's that?
May to the air once more. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
3rd down and 3.
I hear you, sir.
And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
That's good for a Patriots.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 3.
Here goes that.
Here's May again. They're looking at his big target, Henry, over the middle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another Patriots.
That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a 1st down.
What's that?
Throw again is May. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Second and goal.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. In motion goes Dobbs. May to throw again. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Great May. Touchdown, New England.
Patriots.
That his second touchdown tonight. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line.
A gain of 39
Big
yards.
play there for the Bills.
And the Bills
39 yards.
Down.
So it's man
First and goal
coverage,
at the
Mike. You
1-yard
have to
line.
keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get
No
in.
gain on the play.
Second down.
Leads to second and goal.
And he will take it in himself. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra
Tyler
point
Bass
try
for the
by
extra
Bass.
point.
He knocks it through. And the Bills will open it up even further
Makes the score
here in
Bills
this fourth
35.
quarter.
Patriots 17. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The RPO. This is Dobbs. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Here goes.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Motion, 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 motion. What's that? What's that?
May to throw on second down. That is caught downfield by Douglas. Still going. And he will score. Mario Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for two.
The Patriots will line up for a two-point conversion.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll drop to throw. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line.
Patriots
and a pair of points. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Look at him go! And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown. Pass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills are able to extend the lead.
Score, Bills 42, Patriots 25. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here goes that.
Off the play fake, here's May. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Second and 10.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Rip. Torpedo.
Now May. A
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
Look at him go! Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way.
Touchdown,
80 yards. Touchdown, New England. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Patriots 32.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Boy, they got the block to spring him, and it was a foot race. And when he gets in that foot race, Mike, he's normally good for this type of yardage before anyone's able to run him down.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain there
That's
of
another
11.
Bills
Good for
first
a Bills
down.
first down.
First and 10 at the
This is the moment in the
13-yard
game,
line.
Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Here's first and 10. Once again, it's Cook. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about
2 yards
done.
on the pickup. It's
So
second
everything this
and 8.
defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.